Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Tales of Arise. Last time we left off, we had made it to the surface of Rena, and Rena is a dead world. Like, my god. I'm even surprised there's an atmosphere here, given that the majority of it has been fucking apple cord. But I imagine that has to do with whatever these strange ruins are that are absorbing Dana's astral energy. Fortunately, at what appears to be a much slower pace than I originally estimated, so we got time. I wouldn't say we have all the time, but we've got some time. Also,
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's
Sounds
no
like him.
question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen.
precisely.
We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I mean, if they're the ones who originated space tech.
To delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Kisara. The mistress of, being, oh, what's the word? Intimidatingly friendly.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
What's up?
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing
Wait, are
them
there soldiers in
stronger.
here?
At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Dun dun dun!
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Never.
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely.
Think about this from an academic standpoint, Law. Oh, who am I kidding?
What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
Dismiss my interests, will ya, you big jerk?
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles.
Yeah, we
like,
have.
a whole lot.
You can say that again.
Man, we got a lot of these all
One thing's
of a
for certain
sudden.
in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegus.
Where do they come from?
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
Oh god, that's
There's
terrifying.
also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're
I
right.
suppose technically they're
Zoogles were only created
just
because
like
of
the
us
Renans.
We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
I mean,
It's a nice
they
thought,
already have a
but
cute
they attack
name,
towns
so
and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Yeah, it's just a matter of level of intelligence and creative problem solving, really. The majority of their problem solving is food. Food. But yeah, that's one of those problems that we'll take care of later. What are with all these teleporters? Be fast travel for later on. Which definitely lends to the whole this might be the final battle dealy. Which worries me. Haven't seen enemy yet, so I can't really assess what the power level is, but... Also, normally...
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Normally, Tales games go up to, like, level 200 at max level. But I haven't even bumped into anything that could be considered, like, a major difficulty or major level spike yet to that extent. Also, the ground here does whooshy boot noises when I step around. I'm leaving astral energy footprints. That's concerning. Alright, somebody expose. Somebody exposit for me. Ooh. That's a door. Oh. Not you guys again.
Helganquil.
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
I mean, we're on their home turf right now.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Know that we're not happy about this. Oh, they're level 53.
I knew
Hi!
there was something off here.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
We have no choice but to defeat them at their own game.
Hi. They're also not on a single health bar anymore. I think that's good. Out. That being said, they hurt like a motherfucker. Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. Burn in hell. Again, Mystic Art's way overused, but I'll take it.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Elfin.
That's one down.
I'm right beside you.
I'm guessing these things are going to become, like, regular enemies from here on out.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Resonate with the chocolate flash.
Not ready.
Jovaline.
Light burst forth.
Radiant citizen.
Boom! Did we get him?
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Everything's being controlled by this
However,
entity.
if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
Good.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Keep the pain alive, though. That's what keeps you human.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
Yeah, we're in a facility
It's
right now.
incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for?
If I had to guess, at a certain point during their evolution, they delved into astral energy research and became fascinated with the Great Spirit of Darkness, and eventually gave rise to it, and set something in motion where the Great Spirit only wanted to consume and become stronger. Classic story of technology going just a bit too far and then being unable to go back. Anybody else got a thought?
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
It's true, they've
I think we may have had the
evolved
chance
so
once,
far.
before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
That's why they're the heroes.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Well said, buddy.
Just look at the size
Man, they are
of that
talking a
thing.
lot.
And Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries, at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
Look, he's a giant
I
nerd.
can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
We got teleporters.
With
I'm
all
sure we
this
skipped several
technology at
levels.
their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot.
I mean, they can also float, so that's another
There
thing.
must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
And
Borrow
they're
one of their
beyond us.
contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make
probably a
things
few
harder for
reasons.
ourselves?
You
They
know
don't
what
seem
he's like,
entirely
Al.
organic anymore.
Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Oh! Hey, there's Zoogles here. And they look big. Hi. What's your level? 50. Perfect.
Got a really bad feeling about this.
Also, everything here is going to be dark-based, isn't it? I'm so sorry, Dohalim.
I shall ensure you survive it. Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Here I go.
Take this!
Hurricane thrust! Rising Falcon! Force blast!
Come here. Ow. Ow.
Take this!
Take this! I'm not done!
Not on my watch! Do it! Astral
Get him.
energy.
Say no more.
Well done!
Ruin his entire day.
Dragon form! Lightning thrust! Rising Falcon! Burn in hell! I'm not done! Dragon form! Tear! Right! Blow them away! Now! you what my art can do. This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm! Be still!
Rending you apart.
Rising Falcon!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah.
Take this! Hurricane Thrust! Hurricane Thrust!
Let's get you off my way.
Hurricane Thrust!
Got him.
In an instant! Impact Thrust!
I love Hurricane Thrust. It's the best move.
Step back. This one's all law.
Any treasure out here? There's a little bit. Gimme. Nice.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I
I'd
imagine
say
so.
it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danans too.
Yeah, it's the subtle manipulations
Which
that are
must mean that the root of
most
their
unnerving.
evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though.
when told that you have
It was
divine
that
authority
same
over
free
somebody,
will
it's
that allowed Shion and Dohu
go to your
to
head.
choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right.
it's as much as good as it is
In
an
any
evil.
case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the
Powerful
bright side
tool.
every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What do you say?
He said, without a doubt.
Hoodle's being very optimistic. I like Hoodle. Hoodle's a good friend. Also, everything here is just like one step
Is
below the
this a
stuff
dead
that
end?
was surrounding
It appears
Undyne.
this whole room functions as an elevator.
Oh, fancy.
That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
Down, please!
What the? Where did they come
Oh, hi, guys.
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
To the flame inside me!
Ow!
I can shatter any steel.
Shockwave Flash!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
This is bad,
Sounds
right?
like a job for yours. Truly. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? Can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Hurricane Thrust! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Damn, didn't get the base level off.
Escape! Eat dirt! Take it! I'm not done! Shockwave Flash! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down.
Hurricane Thrust!
Get out of here, you dumb bee!
We did it!
Good.
As impressive as always.
Here I was, I wasn't true.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Shion actually look better.
Another incantation ruined.
Maybe I get
Shockwave Flash!
Kisara in here.
Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
You know, just because a good portion of Oh, they even have light-based enemies here. Odd.
Demons descend. Flashing.
Never mind then. Why do they have light-based enemies here? And earth-based. Oh man, this place got everything. Also, why are they level 38?
Hurricane Thrust! You're finished! Shockwave Flash! Dazzle! More? You're mine!
Man, they just keep coming.
It's over!
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Hurricane Thrust!
Oh, he's dead. Can you stop, please? You're all being a lot.
Light Burst Force!
You don't mess around.
It's over!
No more playing nice.
Dragon Swarm! Be still!
A warning
Flash!
struggle.
Stupid birds. Die, bird! Or you can finish him off. That's fine too, Xion.
Consuming wildfire. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
Keep coming! God, they don't care!
Shockwave Slash. I'm ready. Hitsuga. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Give it a rest already, you assholes!
You're finished.
Now. Demons descend. Flashing bang.
Hurricane Flood. Hurricane Flood.
Die already! You stupid bee!
I'm not done. This one's all mine.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Get a rest already!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side.
I'm not done.
And these things do not get combo on them at all. Die! I kill!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? That's not to give me any ideas.
Hurricane Thrust. Hurricane Thrust. Hurricane
Ah.
You're mine. They smite with cotton. It's over. Take this. Execution. No escape. Transform. Rending you apart. Strike. I'll burn it all.
Good. Pretty sure I comboed that right.
Flaming pillar. Fire.
Give it a rest already!
Radiant Astral Energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
Here I come. I'm ready. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
Are you done finally? Good
I must
gracious!
keep striving.
You can
Ooh.
ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
I need to get to the campsite soon. I'm gonna need a food.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You
Yeah,
think
lots
they're
of them.
native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
That's what's a little strange that they're here. The hell? Did the hell Ganquil just import? At least their structures are fairly straightforward. Wait, hold on. Oh, we got... Oh, man, we got a long way to go still. Unless there's a structure that goes past the core, too. Curious.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, then if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jumped.
Thanks, Stoleem. That's what I was thinking.
Alarmingly serious when you say that.
Yeah, still no sign of a fast travel point here. Dang. That's alright. We'll just carve our own path. For all these level 52 bees.
Ignite. Okay, here I go.
I'm only getting started. Insects should stay on the ground.
Stay calm.
Where are you going?
I shall provide assistance.
Allow me to help. Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free. Shockwave Flash! You picked the wrong fight.
Where are you going?
Shockwave Flash! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Astral Energy.
Say no more. Got it.
Well done.
You're mine. Shockwave Flash! Dragon Swarm! I'm ready!
Commander of
Get out of here!
Burn in hell! Bloody howling! Hurricane thrust! Force slash! Negative gate! Slice!
Got him.
Say no more.
Get those combo gauges up. Activate the finishers and murder.
In an instant.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Yeah, we really should. Out of my way, bad doggos.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Glacial Spear. Here's the E-Fire. Complete focus. Freeze Lancer. These lights can run rings around us.
Try harder. Here I
Oh,
come.
violent guiding wind.
Chocolate splash.
Water. Hear my call.
Dragon swarm.
We've been snaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Oh no, damn it. Chocolate splash.
Everyone, get back. It's too
Dragon
dangerous.
swarm. Chocolate splash.
Feel my weary
The
companion.
flame inside me. Yours.
I'm ready!
Got him.
This one's
From
got
half
a
court.
on it.
To action. A memory distraction.
There's still more to go.
Take this!
I'm not done. Dragon swarm.
Raging flame.
Be still.
There. Help this.
Chocolate splash. You're mine.
Tempest Sword. Take it. This one's mine.
I'm not done. No escape. Chocolate splash.
On your
Dragon swarm.
Freeze Lancer.
Chocolate splash.
rotating pile
I'm
driver.
just getting started.
I'm not done.
Captivity. It's
Here I come. Chocolate splash. Dragon tempest.
There we go.
Move them away. My turn.
Maybe you can stop jumping around, asshole. Cut it out.
Chocolate splash.
Me and Doline have a bone to pick with you, asshole.
My turn.
Stars of light, rain down
You
and
picked the wrong fight.
break this night.
back to the fray.
Chocolate splash. Catapult. Dragon swarm.
Elusive deity.
Dragon swarm. Chocolate splash.
Damn it.
You're mine.
Damn it.
I'm not done. Chocolate splash.
Stop breaking my combo, you dick.
Take this.
You're finished.
Eat dirt.
Take it slowly. In an instant. Impact block.
Good.
I feel stronger. I mean, a
Treasure,
bit.
please.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Pixie crystal. That's new. Can't wait for the accessorizer to see this. Oh. Great. That looks nice. Love the look of that. Shit. Alright, hold on. Just to be oh no. Oh no! I have no items. Probably should have taken care of that. Rinwell. Rinwell. Shion. Oh, Rinwell. And Law. Attack. Two, give one to me. And one to your girl. Because she shoots things too. One to Rinwell. And one to your girl. Elemental defense. Sarah. And penetration. Shion needs to reach maximum penetration. There we go. Alright. Now we can fight. Hopefully.
I've got a really bad feeling
Hi, big guy. How you doing, buddy?
That'll bring you down. Two heads. That's not even fair.
It's over!
Kill the little guys first. Oh, he got away from me. Damn it.
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Oh, I lost my mystic mode, my over limit. Damn it.
In a bind. It's over.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Damn it! Oh, God, I was so close to a kill move. That's frustrating. Ow.
Let me help.
Elusive deity. No god shall break this night.
Where are you going?
It's over. It's on. You're mine.
Running away from me.
Shockwave flash. The everlasting darkness. Dragon swarm. Negative escape.
Now,
Victory is within reach.
dig deep and we can do this.
Impressive fervor, little one. Dragon swarm.
Call her little. That's condescending.
I'm nearly done for. Shockwave flash. Here I come.
Thank you for the healing. Always appreciated. Yeah.
I'm ready.
There we go.
You don't mess around.
Certainly not. Armor won't save you. You're finished.
Flame of fury.
Take this. I'm not done. You are fine. Shockwave flash.
Hear my call.
Take this.
This one's mine.
Strike.
Seal. Let's get you all tucked away. Uplift third.
Take this. In a
No more.
It's over.
Quit running around, asshole. Okay, as we collide. Ow.
I'll be saving this one.
He must be tired of killing me. I'm merely doing what I can. Glad you're on our side.
Now he got away from me. Asshole.
Resonate with the earth.
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Orange flash.
Freeze laser.
Strike. Air pressure. Rising falcon.
Dance in the wind. I'm only getting zero.
Ow.
Nothing back.
Here's a healing armor. First aid.
Dragon swarm. Dazzle. Rending you apart. I'll burn it all.
Good. It's like an elegant dance, a ballet in the air.
Flaming pillar. Fire.
Also, when is everybody else going to get a second level Mystic Art?
Shine. Radiant light.
I'm tired of just being elfin.
It's over. You're mine. Let us take to the fray. Shockwave flash. Flaming thrust. Here I come. Can you take it? Hurricane thrust.
Take it!
Hurricane thrust.
Ow.
You picked the wrong fight.
But I still managed to knock him down, even though I only hit him with the first part. We have no more,
Raising you apart.
we're low on CP now.
I'm not done. Dazzle. You're mine. Green faith and blood. Ripping you apart. Bloody flash. Take this. Begin. Dazzle.
Hey, stop running away from me.
Rending you apart. Bloody hurricane thrust. Resonate with the earth.
No, we're still doing okay.
That'll bring you down.
This one's all mine.
Let's get you off that
Shockwave Flash.
In a bind?
It's over.
chain between the earth.
Ignite.
A wailing
Shockwave Flash. Hurricane Smash.
Elusive steam! The fluidity of their music is simply incredible.
Got him.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Wash him away. Gone
The
for good.
heavens must be smiling.
Ooh, a Phantom Fang.
We got some good equipment!
Yeah, for
I can't
you,
say its appearance is to my...
dick. That's fine. Just in case I do need you in the future. Have some good gear.
tastes, personally.
Let's see what we can find further down now. Oh, this place reminds me of the Binding Coil of Bahamut, for God's sake. Oh, Big Mantis! Man, why is that, like, the end game enemy type? It's to mock me, isn't it? That makes sense. Hey, Biggie!
This one will be difficult to predict.
Not really. We fought his ilk several times before now. Sure. Oh, darkness as per usual. A moment, please. I do need to heal. Damn it. Oh, you dick.
Thanks, Kisara. Wind astral energy.
Yeah, just do the little one. Better than nothing.
Scarlet Inferno.
I can feel the medicine between heaven and earth.
You're mine. I'm not done. Try harder. No escape.
Shit, 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 shit.
Take this. Burn it.
On your knees. Bow before the sovereign.
My turn. No escape. Try harder. My turn. Be still. Here I come. I'm not done. Try hard. My turn. No escape.
I must remain focused.
Here I come.
Their arms were interrupted. How do you like being pounded into shape?
On your knees, bitch.
I'll take you all on.
Damn right she will. Oh, that big ass gate.
An outstanding effect.
Damn it. Oh, I almost died. Almost died. I'm okay.
I never miss.
No escape.
Mega Ray Dream. By the power of the Earth, rain down
Yours to be let free.
I'll set him up. You knock him down.
You're mine. I'm not done. Dragon Form.
I'll take you all on.
That is.
Flare Thermalita.
And the finish.
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone.
I can feel my power growing.
Why does this place hate me?
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil.
That checks
Or
out.
perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
I mean, he's our primary. They are our primary source of information on this culture. You know, because all the other ones are trying to kill us constantly, without remorse. Might need to pull out of here soon. We're getting pretty heavily roughed up without a means of getting out. I can't find a proper teleporter soon. We could be in trouble. I want that. I want it. I want it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Money. Money, 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 money. Why is there money on an alien world? Oh, they're chasing me! Run, Elfin! Oh, hell. Hi, Helganquil.
Brace yourself. This one's tough. Can't get out of this. Shockwave strike.
I am hurt again. What else is new?
I shall ensure you survive this. Lightning thrust. Hurricane on the wind. I'll burn it all.
Out of my way. Fuckface.
Flaming pillar. Fire.
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry destruction.
There's still more to go!
See what I can do.
Now, Dohalim! This one's got your name on
Man,
it!
they are in sync.
All disasters made one! You're on!
Flame inside me. You're dipping that free.
Flame of fury! Burning!
You picked the wrong fight.
Kizara! Go for it! Prepare the crush!
That one easily.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
And now they're just chumps. Alright, ah, hell. Ah, double hell! Alright, hold on. We're gonna go through that big fucker anyway, so I might as well juice up. Alright, I'm away.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
You tell him, Elfin. Ooh.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Is that a Dolim or a Rinwell? A Rinwell. Nice. Solid upgrade. Always protect your mages. Alright, you... Why does this lizard have wings? Whatever. Chrome gazer.
Really bad feeling about this!
Another incantation ruined.
This one's mine!
Be still.
What's your weakness? Darkness.
There you are. It can hide itself?
By the power of
Amazing.
vanish without a trace!
Ow!
Here I come.
Use a healing arc!
I asked for that. Let's be real. I did not take proper precaution, and it cost me.
Heaven!
No escape. Shockwave strike.
Rain down into
Here I come. You'll pay for that.
Damn it, Dohalim.
I'm not
God damn it, Dohalim.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Don't you walk away from me.
by the power of water! Lightning orb!
Ow.
Here I come.
Rise and shine!
Ignite. Shockwave strike. Begin.
Fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Thank you.
No escape. You're finished.
I tried.
I'm not done. Shockwave strike.
Being interrupted.
I'm not done.
In a bind.
You're finished.
And he's gone again.
Elusive deity.
Got him that time.
This one's mine.
Negative gate. Flaming thrust. Rising falcon. Hurricane thrust.
I'm out of ammo. Chinese annihilation. Flame of fury.
Here I come.
Man, this thing's a tank and a half.
Burning strike. Photon blast. Dance in the wind. Taking too much damage. Dance in the wind.
Not today. It's time.
Air shockwave thrust. A whirling struggle. Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah. You too.
Now see what I can do.
Oh, he's pissed. He's angry.
Thanks, Kisara.
Look how angry he is. Oh, so angry he killed me.
I'll bring you back.
Get out of this.
Holy land.
Use too much.
Thank you.
Regeneration. Regenerate.
Sweet love.
I'm not
Let's
ready.
get you off that
It's over. Dragon form. Seismic rupture.
What in the world? Ow. And I'm down. It's not going well. This is not my best day.
Regeneration. Regenerate. Shattering
Ow.
Don't leave me. Gale force.
I'm okay. We still got some life bottles.
Not done yet.
Flame. Reload. Water.
Smite with black and blood.
All right, we're gonna need another pineapple. Hate to use them. I kind of gotta.
Regeneration.
A wailing
Then tonight's meal is on you.
Cut it out.
That's my cue.
I'm not allowed to use astral arts too yet, jackass.
It's time to finish this.
Good. Fuck him up.
Consuming wildfire.
Stupid chameleon.
I'm not done. Shockwave flash.
Oh, he's mad. He's angry. Cut it out.
Lightning orb. Now.
Demons descend. Flashing fang.
Kaboom.
This could be useful.
Chameleon hide. Tight. Again. A teleporter. A connective elevator. Oh god, not another large dog. That was not... It's not what I asked for. Pixie crystal. What the fuck are these things for? Okay. I'm gonna go poke my head in that door up ahead and see if there's a fast travel point. If not, I'll come back and kill y'all and be sad. If that's alright with you. Cool? Cool. Oh, nice. Big heavy treat. Just for me. Oh, hell. Oh, there's more Helganquil. Fellas. Yeah, I'll fight you guys. You're not that difficult.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I've learned to handle these things pretty well. So I'm a big fan of any enemy that just stands there and let me murder them. Ow.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
You picked the wrong fight.
That one's mine. Illuminate the dark. Ready to go. Holy land.
Smash you. I owe you one. Shockwave flash.
Lightning orb.
I'm ready. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
You're mine! Tearing you apart! Bloody Hurricane I'm ready! Coming through!
Nah. Not quite the big one, but I'll take it still.
Scarlet Inferno! Now, you're mine! No dawn! Can't get out of this! Strike! Dragon Form! Piston!
By the power of
Elusive Deity! You picked the wrong fight! Leading pile driver! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
And you're gone.
Now!
Blade!
Void Blast! Strike! Void Blast!
In here! Frozen! Here, let's get you out of fury! Burning! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
That's all of them. Good.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Is this a fast travel point? Please tell me it's a fast travel point. Wee. It's not, is it? Where the fuck am I? Current location. Ah, great. No. God. This place never ends, does it? Alright, well, we're gonna go find out what's over here. Carve a good path. I'm gonna call the episode. Because heck knows, I need just a little bit of a break from all this chaos. That's it, really.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Does it, Dohalim? Hope you're all enjoying yourselves, and if you're all, let me know, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll come back next time. And keep leveling as we grind through this horrid, horrid place. Till the notice, subscribe, stay. I'll see you next adventure. Later. Oh, wait, right. Yeah, that. Wow, I'm really out of it.